Ever felt like the world's boot is grinding you into the dirt? Like every stab of betrayal, every sneer of disrespect, is a spark igniting something unstoppable inside you? What if that breaking point isn't your collapse but your rebirth? Welcome to the moment where Sigma males step into their villain origin story, not to destroy but to rise unshakable from the ashes. This isn't weakness cracking, it's power forging in the fire of defiance. Welcome to Sigma male community, where we strip away the noise and arm you with the mindset of men who bow to no one. Today we're tearing into the raw, relentless transformation that happens when a Sigma male decides he's done playing by the world's rules. This is about turning pain into iron, chaos into control, and silence into a weapon that echoes louder than any scream. Buckle up, because this isn't just a video, it's a battle cry for every man ready to claim his sovereignty. 1. The silence becomes a weapon. Forget the idea of silence as some passive retreat. It's a loaded gun, and the Sigma male knows exactly when to pull the trigger. This is tactical muteness. Words stop being a reflex and turn into rationed ammo, fired only for maximum impact. Explanations? Done. Emotional outbursts? Bounced off a steel wall. That eerie quiet isn't a void, it's a force field, pushing back the world's chaos and forcing it to deal with the absence it begged for. He's not hiding, he's commanding the room without saying a damn thing. This isn't about shutting down, it's about taking the reins. In a world addicted to noise, the Sigma male's silence is a power move. It's the unspoken no that leaves manipulators scrambling, the calm that makes the loudest egos squirm. He doesn't need to justify himself, his absence screams louder than their pleas. It's a calculated strike. By refusing to engage, he dictates the terms, turning the game board into his battlefield. The Stoics knew this truth: real strength isn't in reacting but in choosing your shots. They taught that you master life by mastering yourself, and for the Sigma male, silence is that mastery in action. It's not about bottling up, it's about redirecting energy from pointless battles to building an empire within. When he speaks, it's because the world's ready to listen, not the other way around. 2. Strategic resource hoarding, time, energy, focus. Time, energy, focus, these aren't just resources, they're the Sigma male's lifeblood, and he guards them like a king hoarding gold before a war. He runs a cold, hard audit on his existence. Who's bleeding him dry? What's clogging his path? Friends who drag, obligations that sap, habits that waste, they're all cut loose with surgical precision. This isn't running away, it's a siege on his own potential, funneling every drop of strength into the fortress of his mind. Picture a lone wolf shedding dead weight to outrun the pack. That's him, stripping his life to the essentials, keeping only what fuels his ascent. He doesn't have time for leeches or small talk. Every second is a brick in the wall of his independence. It's not selfish, it's survival of the sharpest. The Sigma male knows that to rise he can't carry the world's baggage, he's too busy building his own kingdom. Stoic wisdom runs deep here. Live with purpose, not by accident. The ancients said to focus on what you can control and ditch the rest, and that's exactly what he does. By hoarding his resources, he's not just protecting himself, he's crafting a life where every move matters. This is a man who doesn't waste, he invests, and the dividends are his freedom. 3. Pattern recognition overdrive. The Sigma male's brain kicks into overdrive, turning into a machine that cracks the code of human bullshit. He spots the patterns others sleep through, the fake smiles, the backstabs dressed as favors, the power grabs wrapped in flattery. Past pain isn't a scar, it's a data point feeding his mental algorithm. He's not crying over yesterday, he's mapping tomorrow, rewriting the rules so he's never played again. It's like he's got X-ray vision for social games. Where most see a friendly chat, he sees a chess move. Where others trip over trust, he's already clocked the betrayal 5 steps ahead. This isn't paranoia, it's a superpower. He doesn't just learn from the past, he weaponizes it, turning every lesson into a shield against the next hit. The world's a puzzle and he's holding the master key. Stoicism's lens is crystal clear here. See reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. The Sigma male doesn't flinch at the truth, he thrives on it. Rational thinking strips away the emotional fog, letting him navigate life like a general, not a grunt. He's not mad at the game. He's too busy outsmarting it, one cold, calculated move at a time. 4. The unbreakable personal constitution. Betrayal doesn't shatter him, it builds him. Out of the wreckage comes his unbreakable personal constitution, a set of ironclad rules etched in the fire of hard-earned lessons. Loyalty, respect, peace, these aren't nice-to-haves, they're the toll for stepping into his orbit. Cross the line? No debate, no second chance, you're out, erased from his world like you never existed. This isn't a guideline, it's his law. Think of it as a castle forged from steel and stone. Every attack tests the walls, but they don't crack, they get thicker. His boundaries aren't flexible, they're a fortress and he's the king inside. He doesn't beg for respect. He demands it, not with words, but with the quiet certainty of a man who knows his worth. Violators don't get a fight, they get a closed gate. The Stoics would nod at this. Live by your principles, not the crowd's whims. They believed your soul's strength comes from sticking to your code no matter what. For the Sigma male, this constitution is his rock. It's what keeps him steady when the world spins into madness, a compass that points only to his own north. 5. Precision targeting, the silent takedown. Revenge is loud and messy, amateur hour. The Sigma male deals in calculated rebalancing, a silent blade that cuts deeper than any tantrum. Cross him? He doesn't yell, he carves you out of his life, lifts up your enemy, or climbs so high your venom turns to dust. It's not petty, it's precise. Ghosting a traitor while thriving in silence, dropping a truth bomb at the perfect moment. His justice hits like a sniper shot. This is chess, not checkers. He doesn't waste energy on rage, he channels it into moves that sting long after he's gone. The beauty? You don't see it coming until it's done. He's not proving a point, he's rewriting the scoreboard, making sure anyone who swings at him pays a price they can't afford. It's cold, clean, and devastatingly effective. Stoic roots run strong here. Control what you can, let the rest fall. He can't stop the betrayal, but he can damn well dictate the aftermath. It's not about spite, it's about balance, served with a steady hand. The Sigma male doesn't fight for applause, he fights for his peace and he always wins. 6. Emotional alchemy, pain fuel. Pain isn't his enemy, it's his raw material. Betrayal, disrespect, loss, these aren't chains, they're gasoline dumped into his engine. He doesn't sit around licking wounds. He flips a switch and turns that venom into rocket fuel. Every sting drives him harder, every blow sharpens his edge. The world tried to break him, but all it did was light the fuse. Imagine a furnace roaring inside him. That hurt? It's not a burden, it's heat melting down the old him and forging something tougher. He doesn't dodge the fire, he walks through it knowing it's the only way to refine his steel. Where others crumble, he burns brighter, turning chaos into the kind of drive that moves mountains. The Stoics mastered this trick, turn obstacles into opportunities. They saw adversity as a forge for virtue, and the Sigma male lives it. Pain's not his master, it's his servant, pushing him toward a version of himself that's untouchable. He doesn't just endure, he transforms, and that's his superpower. 7. Operational secrecy, ghost protocol. He doesn't announce his comeback, he vanishes into the shadows to build it. Plans, wins, next moves, all locked down under ghost protocol. No posts, no leaks, no chatter. He's a phantom working in the dark while the world guesses. When he steps back into the light, it's not a return, it's a detonation they never saw coming. This isn't hiding, it's strategy. The Sigma male knows the power of mystery, let them wonder, let them underestimate. Every step's a secret kept, every victory a card he holds close. By the time they catch on, he's already untouchable, playing a game they don't even know exists. Stoicism whispers through this. Rely on yourself, not the world's cheers. The ancients prized inner quiet over outer noise, and he's taken it to the extreme. Operational secrecy isn't fear, it's freedom. He doesn't need their eyes, he's got his own vision and it's razor sharp. 8. Ruthless prioritization, the Scalpel mindset. His life's a battlefield and focus is his blade. With a Scalpel mindset, he slices through the clutter, distractions, time sucks, dead-end ties, leaving only what serves his mission: peace, power, freedom. No room for fluff, no tears for what's cut. It's not harsh, it's honest. He's sculpting a life that's lean, mean, and unbreakable. Picture him carving a statue from a block of stone. Every chip falls for a reason, sentiment can't cloud the vision. He weighs every choice. Does this build me up or drag me down? If it's the latter, it's gone, no hesitation. This is a man who knows his time's too precious to waste on anything less than greatness. The Stoics would salute this. Strip life to its essentials, they said. Focus on what matters, ditch the rest. That's his gospel. Ruthless prioritization isn't cruelty, it's clarity, a straight line to the top. He's not here to please, he's here to prevail. 9. Mastering the leverage game. Power's not loud, it's leverage, and he's a damn master at stacking it. Knowledge? Leverage. Skills? Leverage. Money, emotional steel? Double leverage. He collects it not to rule others but to rule himself. No one pulls his strings because he's cut every cord. Dependence is a ghost he buried long ago. Think of him as a fortress with no weak spots. Every piece of leverage is a brick. The more he has, the higher he stands. He doesn't flex it. He wields it quietly, building a life where coercion bounces off like rain on steel. It's not about control, it's about freedom, pure and untouchable. Stoic vibes hum through this. True liberties and self-mastery. They taught that when you own your mind, the world's got no grip. The Sigma male lives it, hoarding leverage like a war chest. He's not playing their game, he's rewriting it, and he's already won. 10. The calculated re-emergence, controlled detonation. He doesn't strut back, he unveils, and it hits like a shockwave. No fanfare, just a shift you feel. Sharper eyes, colder calm, boundaries you can't cross. Success isn't bragged, it's a shadow that looms. This controlled detonation rewires how they see him. Not a comeback but a reckoning they can't unsee. It's a slow burn that explodes on impact. He's been grinding in the dark and now the light shows a man remade, stronger, steadier, a force. Old foes blink twice, recalculating because this isn't the guy they knew. He doesn't need their gasps. His presence does the talking, loud as hell in its silence. Stoic truth shines here. Let your life prove your worth. They said actions beat words and he's living proof. This re-emergence isn't for them. It's for him, a testament to his grind. He's not back, he's beyond and they'll never catch up. 11. Sovereignty achieved, the unshakable core. The endgame isn't fury, it's a deep, terrifying stillness. He's a fortress now, self-built and impregnable. Chaos bangs on the walls but it doesn't touch him. Opinions? Thus, approval? Useless. His core's so solid, it hums with a calm that unnerves the world. He's not part of it anymore. He's above it, free. Imagine a storm raging around a lone peak. The peak doesn't flinch, it stands eternal. That's him, rooted in his own power, unshaken by the noise. He doesn't fight the tempest, he outlasts it, a man who's found peace not by winning but by becoming. This is sovereignty, raw, real, and his alone. The Stoics dreamed of this, a soul so steady nothing sways it. They called it tranquility through mastery and he's there. External crap can't reach him because he's built an empire inside. This isn't the end, it's the start of a life on his terms, untouchable and infinite. You've just walked through the forge where Sigma males turn scars into steel, where the world's punches fuel a rise no one can stop. This is the Sigma male way, unyielding, unapologetic, unbreakable. If this lit a fire in you, if you're ready to ditch the chains and claim your own damn throne, subscribe to Sigma Male Community. Hit that notification bell, don't miss a single drop of this wisdom. Love this? Smash that like button, drop a comment with your story and share it with a brother who needs to hear it. We're not just a channel, we're a brotherhood of men carving our own paths, guided by strength and stoic grit. Sigma Male Community's here to fuel your ascent, so turn on those notifications if you're already in, and let's keep building something unstoppable together. You're not a villain, you're a king in the making, own it.